but these are people's trucks, man. It's like
It's
they're
not
waiting
Elon.
to build their stuff at home, and they can't do it without their truck.
I need to tell the audience this, man. So I went to your house, right, like last week, and beautiful house for sure. And then it's like, hey, Eric, I see your desk. You're missing your desk. It's like, what happened? When you gonna get your literally your table, right? Tell the audience what you say to me.
All right. So here's the thing. So I've got one of those standing desks that goes up and down with the buttons.
You know I have to do this. I know.
But it didn't come with a top, right? And so I told Mando when he asked, I said, no, I'm waiting to get my Cybertruck so I can go to Home Depot, pick up my tabletop and install it that way. But I want to use the Cybertruck to do truck things. So I'm like waiting. I just put the tabletop. I just built it this last month.
So
and I'm
you
waiting,
need to do
the
Cybertruck things, I guess. One of those is go to
I'm gonna
Home
film
Depot.
it and be like, look, I'm doing truck things in my Cybertruck. It's not just for show.
You're gonna have to put that on a t-shirt.
Cybertruck doing Cybertruck things.
Yes, exactly. No, but I think that they're very handy. I mean, we live in Texas. Sometimes we get like everybody's laughing at Texans when everybody wants to have a truck in Texas. Let me tell you, trucks are very handy. Sometimes you have to rent some of those, right? Like if you're building anything, like you need a freaking truck or at least an SUV, so that way you move everything. But yes, I don't know how big is the bed.
It's a
the
6
size
foot
of the
bed, so it's pretty big. And then when you fold down the door, it'll be I think 8 foot. So you can carry plywood or sheetrock, whatever in there.
Yeah,
I'm not
because
going to be
that's
doing
literally.
that. I'm going to be carrying my desk tabletop in the back. I'm so excited about it. I'm like, yeah, I get to do truck stuff now. So
I just hope that you don't get like your truck like in 6 months, right?
I know, right? I'm banking on it being here this month or next. Well, not this month, June, but in July, hopefully.
Mhm.
But I should be getting my VIN pretty soon. I already did my real order and deposit, so should be right around the corner.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm on the queue, right? But I think that yours is a little couple months before me. So we'll see. We'll see when I get my
Well,
invite.
on that, I've seen that they're actually getting through the full queue already, like pretty quickly. So you might get an invite if you're willing to pay for the Foundation series. But actually, I think they're already stopping the Foundation series. So I don't know. Just depending where you are in the queue, you might still have a chance. But I think they're going to start their normal deliveries maybe in FY25. So
We'll see.
Yeah.
So talking about Cybertrucks, though, is so I'm shaking my head here, right? Did you saw the news that someone vandalized almost the whole parking lot of Cybertrucks?
Yeah, man, that's just going to slow me down with getting my desktop.
Or you're gonna get a one basically Cybertruck that it says "fuck you, Elon," right? We will beat this. But yeah, it's a shame. I mean, like, why people will do that, man? It's like, and you can see the whole parking lot is like truck after truck after truck with vandalized, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean, it looked like at least 100 Cybertrucks there, right? Maybe more. It was a huge lot.
It is pretty weird to see like a back neighborhood you're driving and you see a bunch of brand new Cybertruck.
And they were all tagged up.
It's in the back of projects where no security, no gates, and nothing.
Now, I get it. Like, Elon is a polarizing figure in a lot of ways. It's because of what he's done with X and, all the politics that he's playing and things like that. But these are people's trucks, man. It's like they're waiting to build their stuff at home, and they can't do it without their truck.
yeah, they cannot build their desk. So I think that, and you know what is, yeah, you know what is the very interesting is that, as you said, it's very polarized. Some people were actually pro that. It's like, what the heck, man? It's like vandalizing property is bad. It doesn't matter, like and but you see the people, and again, it's because some people really don't like Elon, and some people they like him. So you see that contrast and that kind of pushing between the comments. So it was very, very interesting to see different sides, right? Let me tell you, destruction is always kind of bad there in that case, and it's, as you said, it's not your property, right? But you know what is the funny thing?
What's that?
The funny thing is that it's stainless steel. They were able to clean it very easily.
Yeah,
So
that's right. Apparently, paint doesn't stick too well to stainless steel. So, yeah, it probably just takes a little power washing and it'll come off. But still, it's kind of a pain, and it just slows everything down for a lot of the people. So,
well, hopefully they don't vandalize your Cybertruck here in
not in
Houston. We'll see,
Texas. In
right?
Texas, they're probably guarding the lots with guns. So, because this happened in Florida, they're probably all busy at Disneyland or at the beach or something. So. Well, Tesla and other news, they've been saying that people have been getting stuck in their Teslas and not being able to get out, or I guess they don't know how to get out. So if the battery dies, right, it's an electric vehicle, and like in most current vehicles, if your battery goes out, you can't open the door in many cases. So same thing with Tesla here. People are getting stuck. And then there was in a recent news, there was a toddler that was stuck inside of the car, and they couldn't figure out how to open it up and how to get them out. Of course, there's always an easy way. You can break the window and get someone out.
For sure.
But it goes to show that's what's making the news right now for Tesla. So they've got a lot of PR stuff to kind of take care of right now.
Yeah, and I think that no wonder why sometimes Elon is very paranoid, right? I remember when we were in the office, he gave us a rant on how he has always been thinking on this, how he's also building his own security, right, with his bodyguards and the companies. And I remember he was very clear that he said that only paranoid survive.
Mm-hmm.
So, so he and you can tell how he thinks and how he sometimes speaks, right? So it was an interesting way of thinking, right? And I get it. Some people at his level and in the society will hate him, right? And anything that he does, doesn't matter if it's good or bad, they still want to hate him.
Yeah, that's something that he's that he's got to be aware of, especially when you see all these things, and even the whole F Elon thing. Like, people have come at him even on Twitter and things like that before. There was a congresswoman several years back that went at him also on Twitter. So they go after him in public. They go after him, his trucks. They go after his business. It's no wonder the guy's paranoid. He's always kind of watching his back about what's going on.
Okay, man. I think that we have a good one.
Yeah, that's all we've got for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We love to hear from you. If you haven't watched our viral remix videos, go check them out on our channel. We've got 3 of them that are out there. That's all we've got for today. Dale.
Bye.